3 Florida cities win what? Most rat-infested in America? And what South Florida city topped that list? All right, each fall, mice and other rodents invade an estimated 21 million homes in the United States. There's so many opportunities for jokes here. But they typically enter homes between October and February, looking for food, water, and shelter from the cold. Again, so many opportunities. And unique to previous years, with the influx of outdoor dining structures brought on by the pandemic, rodents have found the perfect place to dine, live, and multiply. Florida. Earlier this year, 3 cities in Florida were ranked among the most rat-infested cities in America. The well-known pest company Orkin came out with a list of the top 50 most rat-infested cities in the United States. The 3 cities in Florida were, you ready for it? Orlando, Tampa, and Miami, my hometown of Miami. The first city is Orlando, coming in at number 49. No, this isn't just a joke about Mickey. Oh God, I had to read that. Next is Tampa, which was ranked number 43 on the list. An article from CBS News says, quote, with more Tampa residents staying home during the pandemic, local pest control companies saw an increase in rat-related calls, end quote. I guess that helps explain some of that. Seems like that would be more structural. The final city is Miami, Florida. Miami, for the first time, was ranked in the top 20. Come on, Miami. Oh, wait, it's not a list you want to be on. The Orkin report is not something we would normally report on here at Queer News Tonight, but considering Florida's top 3 LGBTQ+ cities made that list, we felt a journalistic obligation. We are delighted to point out, though, that our home here in Fort Lauderdale did not make the list. Let's not hope for better luck next year. Ha. It seems the LGBTQ+ community of Florida has another problem to take care of, apart from the nonsense anti-gay politicians. We questioned why the rats in Tallahassee did not make the list, as we all should, right? All worry about this. In case you're interested, Trump-red states had many more cities with rats than blue states. Unfortunately, LGBTQ+ Mayor Lori Lightfoot leads the #1 most rat-infested city in America, Chicago. I should note, though, she wasn't mayor for that long. A title they have held for 8 consecutive years. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this out.
Remind me again, what city do you live in?
I live in Fort Lauderdale now.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
What city do I live in? Oh, yeah.
I live in Miami, Al. You can get to it, okay? And here's the thing, okay? Miami is gross and overpopulated, all right? It is what it is. And you're not far from us, Fort Lauderdale. We are a quick 20 miles, my friend. I could bring a rat in my car if I want to over here and leave it right there in Wilton Manors. No.
Please
okay, the answer to this is cats. Everybody get more cats and we are good.
More cats.
Understand that I am immensely afraid of rats, okay? Now, I'm from New York, where a rat can carry a pizza all the way down the subway, right?
Right.
Yet I am
New York
still
was number 2, by the way.
so incredibly disgusted and afraid of rats. I once beat up the mouse at Chuck E. Cheese. No lie. I was drunk. Not that matters. He triggered me and it was a moment, all right? I hate rats, like big time.
I have to point out the obvious that the lesbians suggest more pussycats for...
Right?
You got it. You got
You
it.
know, while you were doing this story, especially when you got into Lori Lightfoot, I asked Miami, Fort Lauderdale, yeah. And then, where are you from, Greg?
Well, I've been living in Fort Lauderdale for almost 9 years, but as a former Chicagoan, I can attest to the rat infestation problem. And if you think that, they're going to die in the winter because it's cold, no, man, they're called Norway rats.
Oh, wow.
That is
so
what
why don't they go back to Norway?
That's what they are, and they can withstand the unbelievable cold. In fact, they prefer the cold to the heat.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Boca Raton.
There's
No rats in Boca Raton.
Despite
But
the
it
name.
says raton.
But there are no rats in Boca Raton. It's pristine.
We do the story. This is not a story that normally we would do at Queer News Tonight, but we just couldn't help of the irony of rats in Florida and what we're going through, and then our 3 big LGBT populations, with the exception of Fort Lauderdale.
I love me some Miami, even if it's full of rats.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Well, the election did turn in Miami-Dade County.
I'm moving on now. Okay.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole.
We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+ community.